What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I was thinking about doing a little commentary over just like a workout, giving you guys a little update on everything, but decided to just do a Q&A because I have not done one in quite some time. So I posted up an Instagram post, let you guys ask me a whole bunch of questions. So I'm gonna go through those today, considering, you know, we just hit 30,000 subscribers, so very thankful for that. So thank you to all you guys for that. That's a huge achievement. And so the last time I did a Q&A was, you know, I probably had a lot less than this. So gonna give the new subscribers some more information on me and more information on everything. And also moving down to college, you know, a lot of questions with that as well. So we're gonna get this thing started, give you guys some more information on me, and just answer any of your questions that you guys have. And before we get started, there's a whole bunch of Athlete stuff still available on the website. So we got the joggers, leggings, the sweaters, all the other stuff. So go check that out. I got a link in the description right below. Take you right to the Athlete website. So go check that stuff out and yeah, pick it up before it sells out. All right, so first question going right off of that. A lot of people are asking, what is my favorite piece of Athlete clothing? And like, you know, it's a hard question, obviously, because there's so many good things from Athlete, but I really like all their joggers they put out. Like these brand new striped joggers are really good. I really love the premium joggers. I wear these like all the time. I've been wearing them to the gym now, which I usually always wear shorts, but I'm really loving doing that. And then I also love the stringers, because like I literally wear stringers every day to the gym. It's just something I do because like you can't really wear them anywhere else, so might as well use them at the gym, right? So I really like those too. What are you majoring in? So I'm doing biomedical engineering right now at Ohio State. So the reason I did that is because it's kind of like a versatile degree. So you can get the credits to go to med school. So you could be like pre-med on biomedical engineering, or you could go engineering. So you could either go like one way or the other. So if I didn't like engineering, I could always just go to med school. If I, you know, tried to go the medical way, I could still fall back in engineering. So it's like that. And I'm also trying to do like a business minor, possibly like in entrepreneurship or something like that. So what motivated you into working out and wanting to become where you are right now? Basically, I think like 7th grade or something like that, like I was talking to some like older football players, and they said, you know, they had wished they started lifting earlier and had like more of a head start on their sports and athletics and everything. So, you know, from that point on, basically, I was like, you know, I thought maybe I should do something about that if I want to be better than everyone else in my athletics and just overall, you know, just to give me a boost. So, you know, I started lifting in 8th grade, and you know, no one else was doing that at the time. You know, like once you get into high school, like sophomore year, junior year, people start to lift more and more. But like 8th grade, no one else is like lifting. So I want to do something that no one else was doing. So I wanted to, you know, prove that I could do something else that no one else wanted to do. What are some good lifting accessories like wrist straps, knee sleeves, etc.? Yeah, so I use the Nordic Lifting knee sleeves, Nordic Lifting shoes right now. So the knee sleeves are so nice. I've been using them for like 3 years, honestly, and it saves my knees so much. Like I don't have nearly as much knee pain as I used to have. So definitely get these. I started using these ones too, the Nordic Lifting powerlifting shoes. Super nice. They have the incline heel, and you know, it really helps with honestly like getting deeper into your squat and just having better form with your squat, and you feel a little more powerful. And then also I definitely use wrist straps too on back exercises so that I can limit my grip usage. So it's like the wrist straps are doing the gripping for me, and I don't have to worry about incorporating more forearm and bicep by gripping. I can focus more on my back. So yeah, check out my link in the description for Nordic Lifting gear. You get yourself 10% off, and yeah, you can get yourself some really good gear for a low price. Where did you get your personal training certification from? So I got mine from Action, which is like, you know, it's still an NCCA accredited personal training organization, but the one that I got was much less expensive than all the other ones. And obviously, like, I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money considering I'm coming down to college for school and everything. So there's actually a Groupon that you can look up for Action certification, and it's literally like I got it for $150 and you get recertification for life. Do you drink or party now that you're in college, or did you before? So yeah, I never really partied or drank like too much or anything like in the past, like in high school, and in college I really don't plan on it either. But I don't want to, like, you know, put too much of anything into my body that's not gonna help me with anything. But you know, I'm okay with, like, you know, going out every once in a while. Like I'm gonna go out on weekends and stuff, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna, you know, be drinking a whole lot and all that stuff. Like I'm still gonna have fun and meet new people, and I'm not going to be drinking a whole lot now just because I'm in college. Plans for walking on the Ohio State football team? Not really right now, to be honest. Like I thought about it for a while, like trying to do something like that. And I mean, there's still always a possibility for next year. I know they have like the tryouts coming up in December or something like that. But I am missing the athletic part, like right now, of in high school always playing a sport and being just athletic. But I could still find ways to incorporate that into my college life now, because there's just so many things I want to do with lifting and fitness and school and personal training and everything. I'm trying to start up a website and do online training and stuff right now, and it's just like football is very time consuming, especially in college. So that's just something that I'm not going to be able to do right now. And there's just plenty of things that I do want to do. So to stay athletic, I still want to be playing basketball here, pick up games, and trying to dunk and doing athletic movements and things. I want to get back into doing stuff like that, and running routes and running on turf and sprints and ladders and all kinds of things. All right, so what should I do in order to put on mass and bulk up this winter? So for bulking up, I recommend definitely trying to figure out what your maintenance level of calories is. So you could use like a calculator online, maintenance level calculator, or you can kind of figure it out for yourself. So for me, I kind of started with around 3,000 calories a day, and none of this you have to be like extremely exact on. I kind of estimated it based on what I was eating, and kind of ate that consistent amount of food and those certain meals per day. I started with around 3,000 calories, which is like a good base. And so you eat that every day consistently. Like I said, you don't have to track it in your macros or anything, but eat that amount, see how your weight fluctuates. So say your weight is like going up, immediately, you start eating that 3,000 calories a day. Then you're beyond your maintenance calorie level then, because your body has those extra calories to put towards either fat or muscle building. So at that point, you probably want to drop them back just a little bit, so you could figure out that point where your body weight maintains the same. So just keep weighing yourself every morning over like the next week or two, and figure out what that is. And then from there, where you find where your body weight doesn't increase or decrease, then you could kind of add 500 calories, I'd say, to that. Some people would say more or less, but 500 is probably pretty good. So say you had 3,000 calories as your maintenance level, you would eat around 3,500 calories a day. So you could even do it easily like this. So say you're eating 3,000 calories a day and you're doing that consistently, like I said, and then now you have to eat 3,500. You could eat that same thing you were eating before, just add in, like two more snacks, or another like 2 servings of rice, or chicken and a little bit more of something else. You know what I mean? So you just take what you had and add just a little bit of something else to that, and then eat that consistently, see how your weight fluctuates, and adjust your calories from there. If your weight's still not going up, then chances are you might need to up it by like another 300 calories or so. For me personally, I just remember like sophomore year, junior year, when I was really trying to put on mass for football, and gaining 30 pounds a year or whatever. I was eating 4,000 calories, and at some points I was getting like 4,500 calories a day. And then after a while, like you can tell you're in that you're in that surplus, that caloric surplus over your maintenance level, because it's almost uncomfortable to eat after a while, because you're not even as hungry anymore, because your body physically does not need that many calories. So keep adjusting and find where you start gaining some weight, but you're not gaining too fast. All right, so favorite pump and favorite exercise in the gym. So I'd say, you guys, if you've been watching for a while, you definitely know I love the chest flies, with the dumbbells especially, because you can just go so low on them and then get the full stretch, get the full squeeze at the top. And it's got to be my favorite pump too, because after you finish like 4 sets of flies and you hit failure on that last set, like your chest is like throbbing and just freaking like full of blood and everything. So the pump is crazy on that one. Love that exercise. Working out during sports and balancing weight training with sports and tracking calories burned during sports. So during sports, pretty much last year, I still lifted like every single day, like especially during the week. Sometimes I give myself off the weekends, but pretty much every day in the morning I would just lift, because in my opinion, I had enough time to recover throughout the day before I went to practice or whatever. But especially during like football season, you probably can't do that. So I'd say do like 3 days on, then definitely take your 1 day off. And you're obviously not going as hard as you could before the season, because especially with football, I was always so sore, especially, like towards the end of the season, you get all those like nagging injuries that just keep building up over time, so it gets harder and harder. So more or less during football season and like very intense seasons, just try to maintain what you've had before, as opposed to losing weight and losing muscle. Just try to maintain what you had before. But for other sports like, baseball, like I was still trying to build muscle during that period, and I was lifting like every single day. But tracking the amount of calories burned during that, there's not really a way you can accurately track how many calories you necessarily burned during your practices, but if you have a consistently pretty much the same type of practice every single day, then you can kind of, from that, eat the same consistent amount of food, because your practice is pretty much the same, you're burning the same amount. So then if you eat the same amounts, then your weight should be, increasing, decreasing, or maintaining at the same amount. So just just keep eating consistently. So if you need to start eating a little bit more because of all the calories that you burned at practice, then definitely add some calories to your day. All right, so goals I want to complete in 2019. So I should probably write some down, but I do have a lot of goals. So first off, for like YouTube and the channel kind of thing, like I'd say at least hit 50,000 this year coming up. Other than that, I want to get a website up. I can provide you guys with, training plans, meal plans. I want to get some online coaching going, because you guys ask me for that kind of stuff like every single day. So I want to get you guys up something like that I can provide to you guys. And then also even doing some personal training here at Ohio State. And then I also want to, start even deadlifting again. I want to start dunking again, because I'm actually like 220 pounds right now, so I'm a little heavy and it's getting a little harder to get up there. But other than that, definitely I'm trying to bring up my shoulders and my back and my legs this off season, because if you get wide shoulders, wide back, you overall look wider, waist looks smaller, and you get that better tapered physique. And then definitely bring up my legs, because I'm strong in my legs, but my legs aren't huge or anything. Also want to start training some abs, get the abs going, because I've never really trained that much. Favorite cheat meal? That's for sure ice cream. Like I've honestly been having ice cream like every night here, because like they literally have it in like all the dining halls and stuff. So what kind of blizzard do I get from DQ? Well, for sure the s'mores blizzard, if it's in the summertime when they have that. But I usually just get the cookie dough brownie one, because you just really can't beat cookie dough with big brownie bites. Like you can't beat it. All right, so some of you guys are asking how I like my classes, favorite subjects. So right now I'll just give you guys my class schedule right now. So I'm taking Calculus 3, I'm taking Chemistry 2, which I kind of already took in high school through AP Chemistry, so hopefully that one won't be as hard. Then also taking the Fundamentals of Engineering and Engineering Ethics, and then I have like 2 survey classes I'm taking as well. So so this semester shouldn't be too bad. I think Calculus is going to be like probably one of the hardest ones, Calculus and Chemistry obviously. But yeah, I've always kind of liked math, so Calculus has been one of my favorites. All right, so favorite supplements, favorite pre-workout. So I really like the NitroFlex by GAT. That one's a very good pre-workout. But also, like, I've been taking the Curse, and I took this like in the past as well. Very simple ingredient profile, like not much in it, and it's like, to be honest, doesn't have that much caffeine or that much creatine or anything in it. But I really like this one. Like I'll take 2 scoops and I'm feeling nice and warm. I'm feeling energized and like focused, and I get good pumps off of it. So I don't really know what it is, but I really kind of like this pre-workout, and it's relatively inexpensive. Like I got this like 50 serving for like $20, which a lot of times, like I said, I'll take like 2 scoops, but really good stuff. And then for BCAAs, I sometimes take BCAAs, but this is the one I'm taking right now, the ProSups Amino Links. Also take my creatine monohydrate, just unflavored, regular creatine monohydrate. That's all you need. It's very cheap, it's effective, and Optimum Nutrition one is the one I take. Because like I said, it's cheap, and this is supposed to have Pure creatine, which is supposed to be like one of the purest forms of creatine. So yeah, take 5 to 10 grams of that. And then I've been taking kind of this one, the ProSups Isolate Whey. So this one, extremely good macros. If you're bulking, maybe not as good, because you might be wanting more calories, but this one is literally 90 calories, 20 grams of protein, 0 fat, 0 carbs. So if you're on a cut, this one is perfect. My typical school day right now is pretty much, yeah, I'll get up at 7, you know, have my oatmeal in my room, make myself a little breakfast, throw my peanut butter, my chocolate chips in there, and then I'll head out at 8 o'clock, or I have class at 8 o'clock. So I'll go there. I'll usually be out from 8 o'clock until like 3 o'clock pretty much every day, because some of my classes, like I'll have like 3 to 4 classes per day, but each one, you know, will be separated by like an hour or like an hour and a half. So then I'll go to the library, study, get my homework done during the day. Then after that, I'll come back at around 3, you know, get a little snack in and everything, get up to the gym by 4, and I'll lift there until, you know, 5:30, come back, you know, shower, get a little bit more work done, go up to the dining hall at like 6:30 or 7, get some food, come back, and then from like 8 until 10 or 11, I'll work on more homework, and then we'll just chill out, watch some Netflix. From like 10 to 12, 11 to 12, we'll just kind of hang out. And yeah, then from 12 until, you know, like 1:30 or 2, I'll end up working on video editing, stuff like that, just getting some stuff done that pertains to me, you know, video editing, photo editing, meal plans, training plans, so I can get some of that stuff done as well. All right, if you could fly anywhere in the world right now, where'd you go? So I've traveled a decent amount of places, and if I could go anywhere, I'd probably go back to like the Mediterranean area. I went on a Mediterranean cruise like a year ago, so I was like Greece, Italy, Spain area, so went all throughout there. That was super cool. So like there's honestly so many places I want to go. Like I saw Christian went to Bora Bora like last year. That looked super cool. I still want to go to like Ireland. I want to go to Alaska. Like I kind of want to just travel around. And then a lot of people asked how to grow your social media or your YouTube fan base or whatever it is. And all I have to say is that find your niche that you want to, you know, show to people. Like for me, it would be like fitness and sports and everything. You know, find something that like defines you and in a certain section, and then find what makes you unique in that. You know what I mean? So everyone's going to be doing like the same type of thing, but you want to figure out what makes you stand out from everyone and kind of, you know, make that known and accentuate that, I guess. And then also with your content, whatever you do, you know, make sure you're giving someone like value in kind of everything that you do. So that's kind of what I try to put into like each one of these videos is, you know, I want to give someone value, that they watch the video and they take something away from that, or they learn something, or they learn tips, or they learn knowledge about nutrition or lifting. It's definitely what I think you guys should do if you're looking to start up a social media and grow that social media. I think we're gonna wrap up the video right here, guys. So hopefully I answered some of your questions. I tried to get to as many as I could. There's a lot of repeats and stuff, so just answered as many of the questions as I could. Just didn't want the video to get too long, but there's a lot more good stuff coming up soon. I have a lot of ideas coming up for what I want to do around the campus at Ohio State and with fitness and sports and everything coming for you guys. So let me know what else you guys want to see, in case it's something I haven't thought of yet. So let me know what you guys want to see next. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I got home.